Yes, hi everyone. Welcome to Power Systems 2 online series. Yes, in the previous class we started the third unit, that is performance of long transmission lines, and we have given the introduction also. And today let us we discuss the analysis of long transmission line, that is the performance of long transmission line by using rigorous method. So already we started the rigorous method and we have drawn one diagram, circuit diagram. In that circuit diagram, that is the exact equivalent circuit of a transmission line. So we assume that the length of the transmission line is L meters, and we have taken one element, that is the small element, series impedance and shunt admittance, so which is x meters distance from the receiving end, x meters distance from receiving end. So that small element we assume as dx. So then we have written the two equations, equation 1, equation 2. Yes, what is the first equation? Yes, what is first equation? That is the rise in voltage over the element length in the direction of the increasing x, which is given by dv is equal to I z dx. Yes, which is, this is voltage drop in the element dx, voltage drop in element dx. Okay, then we can write this equation as dv by dx is equal to I into z. Let it be, this is equation 1. Similarly, the difference of current entering to the element and that leaving the element, which is given by di is equal to vy dy. That is di is equal to vy into dx. Yes. Now what is this? Vy dx is the current drawn by the element. Current drawn by the element. Current drawn by element. Yes. From this equation we can write di by dx is equal to v into y. Now we assume this equation as equation 2. Okay, now let us we differentiate the first equation with respect to the x. This is it over? Let us we differentiate equation 1 with respect to x. Yes, what is equation 1? Equation 1 is dv by dx is equal to zi. That is d by dx of dv by dx. This is equal to d by dx of z into I. Z into I. Now we can write this equation as d square v by dx square is equal to z is the constant, di by dx. Okay, but from equation 1, what is di by dx? Sorry, from equation 2, I think. From equation 2, what is di by dx? Di by dx is equal to v into y. Now let me substitute dy by dx as vy. D square vy dx square is equal to z into di by dx is v into y. Or you can also write d square v by dx square minus z y into v is equal to 0. This is second order differential equation. What is the solution of second order differential equation? That is d square v by dx square minus k into v is equal to 0. Yes, what is the solution? There are two solutions will be there. That is d square v by dx square minus some k into v is equal to 0. Then solution of this equation is v is equal to some, let it be constant a1 e power root k into x minus a2 plus a2 into e power minus root k into x. Yeah, this is the solution. Okay, now we know what is k here. You substitute k. What is k? K is equal to yz. Then v is equal to a1 into e power root yz into x plus a2 into e power minus root yz into x. This is an expression for voltage. That is the solution of the equation 3. Let us we assume that is as the equation 3. Now we need to find the values of a1 and a2. a1 and a2 we need to find. Yes, for that first we know what is second equation. Sir, what is the first equation? dv by dx is equal to zi. So hence, so first we differentiate this equation with respect to the x and we equate that equation to the z into I. Okay, so what I am going to do, first let me differentiate this equation. Let it be, this is equation 4. Equation 4 with respect to the x. Then in the left hand side you will get dv by dx. dv by dx. Okay, then and we equate the dv by dx to the z. So that is differentiate equation 4 with respect to x. Differentiate equation 4 with respect to x. Then what is the equation? dv by dx. dv by dx is equal to the first one, a1 is constant, e power ax is a into malli e power x. That is a1 into a1 into root yz into e power root yz x. Next minus a2 into root yz e power root yz into x. Okay, so hence here we can make the common, that is dv by dx is equal to, that is what we can take the common, root yz into a1 e power root yz into x minus a2 into e power minus root yz into x. Okay, this is the value of dv by dx. But from equation 1, dv by dx is equal to zi. From equation 1. From equation 1, dv by dx is equal to zi. That is zi is equal to this one. From this equation, what is I? What is I? Yes, is it over? Therefore, I is equal to 1 by z square root of yz a1 e power root yz into x minus a2 e power minus root yz into x. Okay, this can also written as I is equal to square root of y by z. Here z can be written as root z into root z, square root of y by z. a1 e power yz x minus a2 e power minus root yz into x. Okay, let it be, this is equation 6. Yeah, dv by dx is equal to, we got one equation, square root of yz into something. Just you assume that equation as 5. Assume that equation as 5. So now we have the 6 equations. From the 6 equations, that is equation 4 and equation 5, gives the expressions for voltage and current in the form of unknown constants. Those are a1 and a2. Okay, the values of a1 and a2 can be determined by applying the receiving end conditions as under. Yes, equation 6 is I, equation 4 is V. So now how we find a1 a2? By using equation 4 and 6 in the sense, as we know, this element is taken x distance from the receiving end. So hence when x is equal to 0, then V is equal to VR, receiving end voltage. And what is I? I is equal to IR. I is equal to IR. So now let us substitute x is equal to 0 in equation 4 and equation 6. Equation 4 and equation 6. So then first if I substitute equation 4, then V is equal to VR. This will be a1 e power square root of yz into 0. 0 plus a2 e power minus yz into 0. Yes, e power anything into 0 is 0. That is e power 0 is 1. So hence VR is equal to A1 plus A2. Let it be, this is equation 7. Equation 7. Then what about IR? Equation 6. If I substitute these values in equation 6, that is I is equal to IR is equal to square root of y by z into a1 minus a2, because e power term will be 1. Let it be, this is equation 8. That is equation 8. So here you observe there are two constants are there. What are the two constants? In the sense, square root of yz is one constant and square root of z by y is one constant. Yes, that is, for transmission line, square root of z by y, square root of z by y. So this is constant, which is called characteristic constant. Characteristic constant. So that is given by ZC. ZC. Yes, next, square root of YZ is one more constant. Square root of YZ is one more constant. This is called propagation constant. Propagation constant. So which is denoted by gamma. And here the both ZC and gamma are complex quantities. ZC and gamma are complex quantities. Okay. And next, from equation 7 and 8. Equation 7 and 8. What is equation 7? VR is equal to A1 plus A2. And equation 8 is IR is equal to square root of y by z into A1 minus A2. Yes, from this, equation 8 is, yes, what is equation 8? IR is equal to square root of y by z into A1 minus A2. So let me write IR into square root of z by y is equal to A1 minus A2. Yes, already we have 7. Equation 7 as A1 plus A2 is equal to VR. It is A1 plus A2 is equal to VR. If we add these two, yes, then A2 get cancelled. 2A1 is equal to VR plus IR into square root of z by y. Square root of z by y. Yes, or we can also write this as A1 is equal to 1 by 2 into VR plus z by y is ZC into IR. Yes, let me write clearly. That is A1 is equal to 1 by 2 into VR plus IR into ZC. This is the value of A1. And similarly, if we subtract those two equations, yes, what are those two equations? That is VR is equal to A1 plus A2, and the other equation is square root of Z by Y into IR is equal to A1 minus A2. If we subtract these two, then A1 cancel. So hence what we can write? 2A2 is equal to VR minus square root of Z by Y into IR. Okay, so that means A2 is equal to 1 by 2 into VR minus ZC into IR. Yes, now we got both A1 and A2 values. So therefore, let us write the values of V and I. So hence, from equation 4, V is equal to equation 4, V is equal to A1 is 1 by 2 VR plus IR into ZC e power gamma x, where gamma is propagation constant, which is square root of yz, plus A2 1 by 2 into VR minus IR into ZC e power minus gamma x. This is equation for V. And similarly, what is I? Yes, I is equal to, let it be, this is equation 9. Yes, I is equal to 1 by ZC into 1 by ZC into yes, A1 is 1 by 2 into VR plus IR into ZC whole into e power gamma x minus 1 by 2 into VR minus IR into x, IR into ZC e power minus gamma x. Okay, now still we can simplify this equation. So let me insert ZC in this equation. Then I is equal to I is equal to 1 by 2 into VR by ZC plus IR into e power gamma x. Minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into VR by ZC minus IR into e power minus gamma x. Okay, yeah, this is equation 10. Okay, now first let me take equation 9. So equation 9, just you take equation 9 and you separate the values of VR and IR. VR and IR. Take equation 9, separate the terms of VR and IR. That is from equation 9. From equation 9. Yes, V is equal to, yes, first I am take common the, first I common the VR. If we common the VR, yes, what happened? E power gamma x plus e power minus gamma x by 2. This is coefficient of VR. And similarly, what about IR? A common plus IR. IR. Yes, what is IR? IR. And ZC you may have e power gamma x minus e power minus gamma x by 2. Yes, just you can see V is equal to A into VR plus B into IR. That means we got AB constants. AB constants of long transmission line. Yes, and moreover, what is the value of e power gamma x plus e power minus gamma x by 2? That is, we know that e power gamma x plus e power minus gamma x by 2. Yes, this is cos h gamma x. Cos h gamma x. And similarly, e power gamma x minus e power minus gamma x by 2 sin h gamma x. Sin h gamma x. So hence, how you write the equation for V? How you write equation for V? Therefore, V is equal to VR cos h into gamma x plus IR ZC into sin h gamma x. Sin h gamma x. Similarly, we can also write equation 10 from equation 10. This is, let it be equation 11. Equation 11. Then what is equation 10? I is equal to something is there. So here also let us be common the VR and IR. I is equal to, so first I am taking the VR. Along with VR you can get 1 by ZC into e power gamma x. Next, minus e power minus gamma x by 2 plus IR. If I take the IR as constant, common, e power gamma x plus e power minus gamma x by 2. So already we know what is that. E power gamma x minus e power minus gamma x by 2 is sin hx. So therefore we can write I is equal to VR by ZC into sin hx h gamma x plus IR into cos h gamma x. This is equation 12. That is equation 12. Equation 12. Okay, now up to now, so here we find only the value of V and I at V and I at the element which is chosen at x meters distance from the receiving end. Now let us we increase, that is x is equal to L, like that we will take. That is the total length of the transmission line. Let's write on the next line. When we take the total length of the transmission line, then x is equal to L. When x is equal to L, then what is V? V is equal to Vs. Then what is I? I is equal to Is. V is equal to Vs. I is equal to Is. Okay? Yes. Therefore, let us write here. Vs is equal to VR into cos h gamma L plus IR ZC sin h gamma L. H gamma L. Yes. Then what is IS? Yes, let it be. This is equation 13. What is IS? IS is equal to IR into cos h gamma. As it is right only, but first let us write VR term, then IR term. It is VR by ZC sin h gamma L plus IR into cos h gamma L. This is equation 14. That is equation 14. As now what we do in the sense, what we do in the sense, yes, we have gamma L. What is gamma? Gamma L is there. Yes, what is gamma? Gamma is square root of y z into L. Now I can also write this as square root of y z into L root of L into root L. Yes, can I write like this? Yes, if we write, then square root of y into L and square root of z into L. So actually initially the small y and small z are taken as admittance and impedance per kilometer or per meter of the transmission line. But if we multiply with length, then we have the total admittance and the total impedance of the line. So let us we assume total admittance is capital Y, total impedance is capital Z. So hence y into L is equal to capital Y and Z into L is equal to capital Z. Okay, so then what is equation for Vs and Is? Then Vs is equal to Vr cos h square root of yz plus IR by ZC, sorry, IR into ZC, IR into ZC sin h root yz, sin h root yz. This is Vs. And similarly Is is, this is equation 15. Equation 15. Okay. Similarly Is is, yes, Is is Vr by Zc into cos, it is not cos, sine. Yes, what is that value? Sine h into square root of yz plus IR into cos h square root of yz. This is equation 16. Yes, from equation 15 and 16 you can say Vs is equal to A into Vr plus B into IR, and Is is equal to C into Vr plus D into IR. Therefore, what are the ABCDs of long transmission line from rigorous method? That is, A is equal to D is equal to cos h yz. Yes, next, what is C? Zc into sin h root yz, and B is, yeah, this is B, and what is C? Yeah, this is B. Sorry, B is equal to Zc into sin h root yz. And what is C? C is equal to 1 by Zc sin h root yz. Okay, now you can check the condition. A is equal to D. For reciprocal. For symmetrical, in the sense AD minus BC is equal to 1. AD minus BC is equal to 1 in the sense AD value is cos h square theta and BC is sin h square theta. And we know that cos h square theta minus sin h square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so hence we got this value. And we can write in matrix form for sending in and sending in voltage, sending in current as Vs Is is equal to cos H gamma L Zc sin H gamma L sin H gamma L by Zc cos H gamma L into Vr and IR. Yes, now can we find the value of Vr and IR equations from this matrix, from this matrix equation? Yeah, that is Vr into IR is equal to this matrix inverse, this inverse into this value. And if you do that, you will get Vr and IR as Vr and IR is equal to, what is the inverse of 2 by 2 matrix? 1 by AD minus BC into D minus B minus C A, because 1 by AD minus BC is 1. AD minus BC is 1. So then D minus B minus C A. D in the sense cos H gamma L minus B minus ZC sin H gamma L minus C sin H gamma L by ZC minus, and A is cos H gamma L into Vs Is. Therefore, what you can observe, once we know that is Vs and Is, then we can easily find out Vr and IR. Or if Vr and IR is given, then we can able to find the values of Vs and Is. So anything we can do. Yes. What is time now? Yeah, let me stop here. And so in the next class, let us we see how we find ABCD constants if the problem is given to find, that is regulation, and next one is efficiency of a long transmission line. How we find all these things. Okay. Yes, after that we will find what do you mean by surge impedance. So we find that value also. Yes, let me stop here. Thank you for listening the class. Stay home, stay safe while you are going to the outside, so take precautions. And take precautions. Yes, don't forget to practice the subject. At least you spend 1 hour per day for PS2. Yes, thank you for listening the class. Hope you enjoyed. Yes, thank you once again.